fairy tales of blood and wine. There's turtles on the way down the line. So each their own till we go home. Further rounds our souls must roam to and through the mess that we call
Turtles All the Way Down podcast on Southtown Media.
Hey guys, what's going on, everybody? This is Turtles All the Way Down. We are back. We took a nice little break for a while. We all had to sort out personal stuff, and as of now, we might end up changing the whole Southtown Media Network. We have some people come and go. We're gonna have it under a new YouTube channel, but we'll still be here. And we are still going to be producing and putting stuff out, having fun, just bullshitting, talking with the boys about how we feel about, different conspiracy theories and things of that nature. And, but yeah, it's a little bit of a change. And I just want to give you guys a heads up. So I apologize about the inconvenience. It might be a little bit harder to find us. But as of right now, you'll find this video and other videos under a new thing, and we'll put that out later, okay? Well, anyways, I'm the Chuggernaut. That's Turcavelli, and that's old Dr. Bud down below. And we were going to do the flat Earth conversation, and we mean to do that, and we are going to do that, and I promise we're going to do it. But for right now, we got to put it off for a little bit because we are missing a couple people. It's, Easter weekend. We got everybody every which way doing different stuff. So tonight we're just going to, do a little ad-libbing, a little impromptu, just talk about whatever comes to mind, and we might have a guest or two pop on later, who knows. But as of right now, how's it going, everybody?
Going damn good, damn good.
It's Easter Eve, baby. I'm good, bro.
Speaking of which, if we're in the middle of the show and I have to get up and walk away, that's because I got my Easter beer from Uber Eats and they are knocking at my doors. But that'll only take a moment, okay?
and y'all notice that the sun's still shining where he's at.
Hot damn-mighty. Oh, it's 4 o'clock? It's like, what, 4 or 5 o'clock?
No, man, it's 7:30.
That ain't bad.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's only 2 hours difference. But, yeah, Colorado.
I thought it was 3. My bad.
No, man, I wouldn't be up. I'd still be asleep.
It still wouldn't be 4 o'clock. it still wouldn't be 4
Shut up. I was one off, bit.
No, you was 2 off. He said within 4.
Hey.
Damn it, Puffy.
You gotta take
Damn it, Puffy.
You gotta take 2 to tango, bro.
Yeah, Puff, I called your number earlier. I got the voicemail of some chick, and then she called me back, and I answered. I said, "Hey, man, sorry, I had the wrong number." All right, and she hung up. I guess she thought somebody wanted.
What are you doing, Bernard?
Other than that, I love how folks get angry with you. It's like, sorry, I made a mistake.
I need to clean my room. Yes.
Who that?
Dr. Buzz back in his room.
Kobe. What up?
Hey,
God damn, boy.
Now we've had every.
Hey, well, Turkey like Danny McBride off that karate movie. Hey, what that is?
We was talking about that. The foot fits.
Like Danny McBride, his first one.
What up?
The foot fits way.
Well, I can't hear y'all, boy.
I
can't hear y'all.
It's the foot fist way when he's a karate instructor.
You look just like that motherfucker. Is that what you're going for?
No.
I swear to God, that motherfucker look just like that.
Wax on.
Hey, psycho. All right, I love y'all, boys.
I love you too.
Bit
So we already had our first guest appearance tonight.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
first guest
know if he was having that or not, man.
Fucking wild.
We got one viewer on or watching us right now. Don't know who you are, but I appreciate you finding us that quick. And we're gonna be in for a little bit of a ride tonight, man. So we're gonna have a good time.
We're gonna be all over the motherfucking place.
Y'all seen those pictures of Trump ears not being scarred or anything after he got shot and stuff? They were talking about it was a fake assassin and stuff. You hear about
man,
that?
that's first of all, man, that someone died, bro. Like,
yeah, 2 people died.
You haven't seen that shit going around, bro?
Now, I mean, I've seen some other things. It's funny because Carlos couldn't be with us tonight. He's got a little double date thing going. They're going to him and another, couple are going to with this lady going to go see a movie right now, so they couldn't make it tonight. But me and Carlos were actually just talking last night about another thing that I heard about Trump, where his dad, this is like brain disease, and Carlos can say all the technical words, but where he's like it's like holes in his like frontal lobe and stuff, and his dad suffered from it from a long time, and that's part of why Trump's wearing a diaper right now, because he's starting to lose his.
I didn't hear about that. I didn't know he was wearing a diaper.
Yeah. Next time Carlos gets on, he has a picture to show where you can see he's wearing he's wearing some kind of thing, and we're all sitting around the table and talking. This is where a guest that we do hopefully have on sooner or later. That's a medium and a psychic medium that we'd like to get on eventually. But
he's tired of shitting on everybody else.
yeah.
He said, I'm depending on me. I'm tired of shitting on everybody else.
They all looked at me and I was like, "What do you think, Kelson?" And I was like, "Well, it depends."
You know how much. You know how much the drawers would go on the black market, bro.
Ugh.
Hey, that shit's crazy. You never know, bro.
You want to collect that 80-year-old man's turd and stool?
Hey,
no, I take one of the, it depends. It depends. I was saying I'll take one of them used depends. As long as he's one of the ones he didn't soil, I'll put that bitch on the wall. Trump. 45. What was it? 45,
hey, Tucker said
47?
this is when he soiled his pants when he got shot.
He's like, "This is a special pair, right?"
I got this authenticized. It was authenticated or something.
He was chasing 50 with Bryson DeChambeau in these draws right here.
He's like, "I'll go live on TV and shit on them right now."
Hey, I'm tired of shitting on these fuckers. Why are you wearing diapers? I'm tired of shitting on them.
Just imagine though, he's when he shits, he's sitting on that shit, bro. You can't change it after you do it, bro.
That was the other part Carlos brought up, that apparently a lot of the aides that are with him say that you can smell it on him, like pretty much.
Like he can't control his bowel movements, or
because of
what he has,
the holes that are formed. Yeah, it has to do with. It makes you do that. It makes you start having a hard time judging time, from what I remember, and that's why he leans forward more, because his dad was suffering to the same thing.
He just needs Ozempic. That shit cleared up.
I mean, what? I mean, he's a physical specimen, man. They just weighed him and everything. 6 foot. Was he 6'3", 240 pounds? And I'm just like, this man gets taller every time I hear him. You got a little something going? Everything good, Turk?
Yeah, I had to walk out of the room real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, apparently he's the same size as DK Metcalf.
Yeah. But he's a big man.
Like tall.
Oh,
yeah,
anyway.
he's 6'3".
Oh,
he technically weighs a little bit more than DK Metcalf.
Hot damn.
Yeah, so I mean,
well, when you get old, you hunch more, right?
Yeah, most people do.
Yeah.
But it's more about him, specifically him leaning forward when he's doing press conferences. And
all
shit.
he needs is nicotine. That's all he needs.
Yeah, he gives us some subscribe 80-year-old man nicotine. That's about as great
some
as
nicotine patches.
Trying to get people to stare at the sun.
No, apparently there's a new study. Nicotine helps with autism symptoms and shit. Look it up.
No. I've heard about that.
You heard about that? That's crazy, man.
How you gonna have all these damn autism people out here vaping and shit? Have them on Zens.
No, apparently you put nicotine patches in the middle of their shoulder blades, and it'll help autism symptoms and some other shit too.
Hey, I have one on down. I have one on down.
Excuse me, guys. I'll be right back. I think
No.
that might be my Uber Eats.
Oh, not the Easter beer.
The Easter beer.
Hey, is he a bunny rabbit? The bunny rabbit's here.
Oh, that'd be funny as fuck. Somebody showed up dressed like a bunny rabbit.
That's some bunny. Yeah. Where's my tip, bitch?
Hey, they better put a little egg in there, like with some damn with some Molly.
Hey, Kelsey, give him a tip with an Easter egg. Here you go, bud.
There's no telling what you
Okay,
find.
no, Kelsey will throw it. Say, go find it. Is that Thor?
He looks like Fat Thor.
Don't say that, Terry.
What? No, what you said?
When you held him up, you look like Fat Thor.
I love it.
When he gained all the weight.
No, it's funny you brought that up because I've been described as looking like Thor a couple times, Fat Thor. More specifically, like in the summertime, they have like the Comic-Con stuff, and I've been thinking about going, and they're like, dude, you should dress up. I was like, I don't know if I'm ready for that level of
Commitment.
nerdiness. Yeah, and then he's like, no, man, but look at God of War's Thor, and it's he looks just like me, dude. It's like a chubby, like red hair, beard, and everything. I was like, I can't argue with that,
Hey,
man.
you can go blonde for a month to be all right.
No, he has red hair.
Yeah,
In the God of Wars, he has red hair.
Oh, the God of War thing?
I can say the same. I don't have to change shit.
Okay, then. I would. I would do it. I would do it.
You noble rabbit.
No, I was telling Turkey you should have gave your tip in the Easter egg and just should have chunked it and said, go find it. That would have been fucked up.
No. I've had them delivered to me a couple times, and they pretty much know me because when it comes to the Uber Eats, when it comes to alcohol, technically, usually they're supposed to, like, show me your ID.
Yeah.
I've ordered the same beer from these guys a handful of times, and they know me, so now they just leave it at the door. I just happened to look down at my phone, and it said, enjoy your order. And I was like, oh, shit, let me go. Because I don't want my neighbor stealing my beer. I'd be super sad.
Yeah. Oh, hell no.
But no, I mean, they're cool, though, so I don't have to go through all that process and shit. So just grab my beer, which I don't know. Should I open one right now?
You should.
Do it. I've been to open a couple of them. I'm on my last one. I might go get a whiskey drink.
Ooh, he drinks a whiskey drink?
Yeah.
He drinks a cider drink.
Hey, I got some wild turkey 101 in there with ice
Oh,
cube
Lord.
on
You
there.
trying to fight tonight.
No.
Which turkey's going to win on that one?
Yeah.
I don't believe on turkey.
Hey, Sensei.
I'm ready to wake up in the morning and make some damn sliders for tomorrow.
Oh, that's what y'all cooking for
Well,
breakfast?
I made no for Easter Sunday.
Oh, this was up.
I made deviled eggs today.
Woo! God. Hey.
Hell yeah.
Hell
I made 42 of them.
God damn.
It
Like
ain't
42
Bud Light.
whole eggs, or you cut them in half and that's 42?
So that's why I can't make deviled eggs, dog, because I'd eat them like right on the spot. I
Kelsey
can't-
said,
I
one
was-
for me,
I-
one from you.
Well,
one
see,
for
so
me.
this time I made them and I had a bunch of the mixture left over. So we put it in a little ramekin. And I got some lime tortilla chips and dipped it out.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, you were having freaking.
I done put y'all on some games, son. Make a deviled egg mixture with some lime tortilla chips, cuz.
That sounds
Yeah.
good. That sounds good, man.
This is
Deviled
disgusting.
egg, deviled egg dip.
Yeah, man. I mean, I love egg whites. Don't get me wrong, especially when I'm in a little bit better shape and I'm working out. It's actually one of my favorite parts about it. But just give me that just make it a dip, man. Why not? Where have we been?
I might do that one day. Just make some deviled egg dip and just fucking.
So is potato salad a dip or a salad?
If you make it right, it's shit. Or if you don't make it,
Yeah, you make it wrong when it's a laxative.
You mix in too much fucking vinegar with that shit.
No.
our
Too
mama
much
has-
mayonnaise.
yeah, me and Shelby's mama, and Turk's surrogate mama, man, she makes potato salad to the point where I'm a potato salad snob, bro. So like, nothing makes me matter if I bite into some potato salad and that shit's sweet. I get upset immediately. I'm like, what is this? Get this shit away from me.
What the fuck is this?
Get out of here.
This ain't Crisco salad.
I'm not even the biggest fan of potato salad, but there's certain people with potato salad I eat. And hers is one of them.
It's God tier. Like
There-
potato
there's a-
salad. People ain't supposed to be talking about potato salad like that, but my mom
No.
makes it like that.
There's one potato salad at a barbecue place around here. I can't remember where, but it's loaded baked potato salad,
Oh,
That sounds good. I would get behind that.
bro, with
Yeah.
bacon, cheese, potatoes, fucking.
salad.
What's
Oh,
up?
oh!
Oh,
We got another guest.
I hear my arteries
boy.
closing right now. Hey, she's
Bron.
back.
Uh,
She's back.
she
Miss
said she
Friend.
wouldn't make it tonight, but she did anyway.
What's up, Miss
Look at
Friend?
me, Dr.
Oh
Bud.
Dr. Bud, are you sure you're not Granny Gert?
Oh, I am.
With the shade, the glasses, and sort of.
Yeah.
like Miss-
You don't
Miss
like my
Frizzle.
glasses?
Miss Frizzle.
I do like them.
Turkey, you look wild.
Wild.
He does.
Colby said he looked like Danny McBride.
Oh, that's it. That's it. Wild. Here comes Toby.
Hey,
What y'all talk about?
Shit, right now we're talking about potato salad.
yeah.
Mom makes good potato salad.
Oh, that's what we was going on about.
That's what was going on about.
Hey, we got viewers, so
You can take the headphones. You can unplug the headphones.
alcohol.
And
I'm not fucking with Shelby shit.
Don't Turkey look like he knows karate?
What is that, Kelsey?
It's
Rolling
called
Rock.
Rolling Rock. Man, that's my
He,
shit.
he looks like he teaches children's karate.
Bingo.
Yeah,
He's like
you
he
look
was
like
like
you.
kid.
And you look like you.
No, you better stop that.
Carly looks like she teaches astronomy in a class in 1960.
And I know nothing about astronomy. Colby, stop.
She looks like she owns a magic school bus that can go inside of
We
kids'
gotta-
anuses.
We gotta get all y'all on at one time at some point, man.
That would be fun.
Hell
Colby,
yeah.
what are you doing? Checking yourself out?
I don't know. I'm drunk.
You should get on Colby sometime, man. I've been
What are y'all
asking
talking about?
He can't
I don't want
Well-
to hear. I don't care. Take this off my ears. I don't want to hear this.
Hey, asshole.
Yeah. Oh. Give it a
Love you.
high five.
Love you.
What?
I don't
Hey,
want to hear
Colby.
this.
Hey,
Why
no,
not?
hey, look, man. Hey, you should get on sometime, man. That's all I'm saying. Are you not going to respond? Oh, okay. All right, fuckhead.
Look,
I love you, man.
did y'all know that Shelby? Hey, did y'all know that Shelby was sitting here? This nigga ain't even got it down. Don't even got a seat. My man's sitting here like this, bro. Hey, I'm on my knees right now, dude.
No.
Shelby's over the line.
That's worse than when you was peeing in the bottles.
Hey,
Turd.
hey, hold up.
That's not worse than me. Well, yeah. I was peeing in. Hold on. Where's he at?
God damn it.
We got to guess. We got to return of the
You're good. You're good.
Good.
What the fuck?
All right,
Going
I'm back.
I was peeing in bottles during podcasts, so damn, I didn't miss it.
All right, y'all cheese Bernie off. What happened?
He wanted to go in a different direction, man. It seems like he wanted to take a break. He's got a lot of stuff going. His dad passed away not long ago, so we're just letting him take his space and break. You know.
All right, well, God bless him. Look, let me tell y'all something. All you had to do is say this, Kelsey. Boom. Fucking creative differences.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep, that too. Yeah, no, you ain't right. You ain't lying. You right.
Hey, don't Turkey look like somebody's daddy. Hey, this motherfucker look wild as hell, don't he?
As
Turkey,
long
you
as it
look
look
good,
like
boy. I swear to
I
God,
am.
boy,
I
you
am
look good.
my daddy.
Boy, you look good, boy.
I appreciate it.
Hey, why
No.
is Kelsey drinking these gay beers?
Rolling
Hey,
Rock, man. This shit is
Rolling
this
Rock.
is
I
this
guess
is tits, man.
That's Colorado's
Wait, what?
version of.
Is that no? It's Pennsylvania.
Oh, Pennsylvania. My bad.
Because it tastes good. It's got a good alcohol.
Why is Shelby
content.
Dr. Bud?
I don't know.
He can name himself whatever he want.
Yeah, he changed his name.
That's what he
can,
came up with.
he can put it as Penis Piper if he wanted to.
Yeah.
What does Turkey say?
Turkey said you're a penis piper.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Did y'all know that Shelby? Did y'all know that Shelby was sitting on his knees this whole time?
Yes.
We did not.
That makes
we
me
had
feel
no
bad.
idea.
Like, go get him a seat or have him go get himself a seat. I feel
I
terrible.
mean, I'm
That-
assuming maybe most of the time when he does this, he's probably sitting in the seat. But like I walked in here, my man was just sitting on his knees.
I do it in my kitchen table.
Yeah, he's
But
mad
y'all
that
were in
we're
there
at his house, I
cackling.
think.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all.
Yeah, he walked out. He said, "Y'all motherfuckers are still here." All right,
He did have a moment. He walked out and he came back. He's like, I thought they were leaving, but I guess they ain't.
You can stay as long as you want.
all right. I'm not gonna be on here long. So, what's y'all's? Do y'all have like a little bulletin board full of topics to talk about?
No. I mean,
Now we just riff, man.
right tonight
We was-
we're freelancing. 'cause it's
Yeah,
been a
so
while.
we were going to get into flat Earth, but a lot of the guys that we wanted to get on that know a little bit more like the scientific terms and stuff, well, they couldn't make it tonight. So we're just kind of going on and about this.
So
and
you
this
telling
and
me
that.
right now you was calling in the experts?
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. So some of our guests are pretty expert. We might have one of them come on. Tusk, he might show up later.
Well,
but
you ain't,
he's
well,
gotta
you
get
ain't,
on board.
well, you ain't got no scientists. We'll get out of here. Turkey,
Hey,
tell
that's
him.
close enough. Hey, that's what we got on this budget.
Turkey,
We got
tell
this
him,
is for
hey,
the
my-
budget of this show.
What we
Hey,
got?
my boy,
We
hey,
got-
My boy got a
Hey,
coworker
I had
at
to
Papa
I had-
John's. Hey,
Hey, I had
this
to-
motherfucker's an expert. I swear to God.
I had to tell Turk on the last show to not tell people that are watching the show to not be staring at the sun, because he thought that was a good idea to stare at the sun for like increments of time. I'm like, bro, once your retina's burned, it's gone. You gonna get
Can't
people
do that.
blind out here.
Can't do that.
You
I
can
stared
I
at
had,
the
to I had to shut that shit down.
I stared at the damn Eclipse one time when they had one. It was a bad idea. I was also high.
When they had one,
Yeah, when they put that eclipse on,
when they
you know
put it
what
up,
I'm saying? They put that eclipse up.
Y'all remember that shit? It was
Y'all
bad, boy.
You remember that shit
It was bad, boy. I was high.
back in '99?
it was a different time then, you know.
I ain't gonna say a whole lot. I'm gonna let Shelby come back in here and sit on his knees because this should hurt mine. But I'm gonna say this. Y'all wanna talk about flat earth? I'm not gonna say that it's true, but I'm not gonna say it's not true.
And I want you to get on, and I'm gonna show you why.
Why it ain't true?
Yeah, round earther.
You think you're a round earther?
You're a round earther.
No, I'm not.
I was just kidding. I am a round earther.
No, I'm not. I am not. I am not a round earther.
Oh, for real? We need to get your ass on the
Like
show.
legit, bro. I'm
we
not.
need to hit you with. We need to fuck you up with some science, man.
Well, you can. Hey, just because the government told you it's science, my man, don't mean it's true. Look, if you want to sit here and talk, dude,
I've been on a plane from Atlanta to Tokyo, my guy.
I've been on the.
seen
Hey, I've been
I've
on the
seen-
ground for 15 hours. I mean, what we talking about here? I mean, what we talking about? All
Only
right,
15.
bingo.
Only 15.
What's up, Turkey? Tell this motherfucker, dude.
Yeah, Terry, tell me.
Turkey, tell this motherfucker, dude.
Tell me all about it. I need
Tell
to
me all
know.
about it.
Tell us about it, bro.
Educate me.
I don't trust nothing. Nobody says anymore.
Oh, it's
Bingo.
about you. Just about the government.
You just can't trust the government, dude.
The world has been established as being round well before this government ever existed, my guy.
Has
What are
it
you
though?
talking about? Yeah,
Is it though?
yeah,
Has it? Has it?
yeah.
And who told you that? Who told you that, man? How long you been alive? Hey, the government told you that.
I've been
Who
alive longer than
regulates
both
all
of
the
y'all. I've
information
been alive
on-
long both of y'all. It was
Hey,
different. It was different before you came into the scene.
Boy, you ain't been alive.
1990
You ain't
changed
been alive
everything.
longer than George Washington.
Well, he dead now, so what you worried about? What he got
Bingo.
to say?
That's the guy who created
George
this fake.
Washington.
That's
George
the one who
Washington
created
wasn't a
this
flat
fake
earther.
world you
Let's
live in,
not-
my man.
My George Washington was not a
My
flat
boy, you
earther.
might as well call yourself Neo. Boy, you in the Matrix. Turk,
Goddamn
tell him.
right I am.
Hey, I heard that the Matrix was
What if
based
I
off
told
of
you?
John the Baptist.
I heard that too.
What you said now? Say again.
The Matrix movie was based off of John the Baptist.
You don't want to know what the Matrix is about because it'll upset you.
I want to know.
You
Tell me.
okay? You want to know? I'll tell you.
Tell me.
The Wachowski brothers, who are trans, and they
Gay.
created it.
You're gay. We're fucking gay, dude. I don't fuck with this. I'm out of this conversation. Y'all have a good one. I'm out. Hey, I'm gonna.
It's supposed to be an allegory from being straight and being stuck in the premises of the Matrix, and then getting out into the thing, and then coming back as how you want to present
No,
yourself.
I don't believe that. I'm
It's
telling you right
it's so.
now.
it's
Kelsey, I love you, boy. Hey, let me tell you something, boy. Hey,
I'm
the
just
shirt
telling
or
you
not,
what they
thing
said.
right now,
This is
I'm
not
telling you.
my opinion. This is what they said.
Kelsey, you
Okay.
can't turn everything gay, my boy. I'm out of here.
All right.
Turk,
I'm
we
just-
don't fuck with the gays, do we? Turk.
You can be
Tell 'em.
whatever you want to be.
You can be
People
what you
at
wanna
home
be,
listening, that's
but-
not my business.
but-
If you ain't hurt nobody, that's fine. Do whatever you want to do. I got a responsibility. This is my show. And Turk show. It's our show.
Hey, it ain't my
But-
show. I don't fuck with them gays. Hey, I have no problem with the gays. Live your life, but I don't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
All right. You heard it from Dr. Bud himself.
I just play. The gays are all right, I guess. Hey,
He
So
said he
where
don't
you
fuck.
go with it?
He said he don't fuck with the Transformers. The damn Decepticons.
As long as you're a good person, it don't matter. You be who you want to be, and that's.
I'm
that's
just saying,
really
but
all
I'm
right.
just all right. Look, all right. I'm cool with the gays, but I'm not cool with all the gay rhetoric. Is that fair?
There's a lot of it's controversial, and yeah, I mean, there's a lot of it I'm not
If
comfortable
you're
with.
happy,
as well.
I'm happy. Hey, if you're happy, I'm happy for you. I don't really. All joking aside, I have no problem with the gays. I'm gonna put out. Hey, I'm gonna put that.
I didn't let me say it like it's like 1970
He
something.
said with Donald
The
Trump.
gays.
The gays.
I'm just saying, Shelby, come get this.
Gays.
Hey, they got me talking shit about the gays. Hey, no problem with the gays. Y'all all right with me?
Hey, it's freedom of speech.
Yeah, they talking about the gays, but I can't fuck with them.
You are. Who's talking about gays?
They're all talking about the gays. I don't know.
I love you, brother.
They're talking about gays when they're hanging off there.
What's going on? Who's talking about gay people? I love it.
Fucking Colby, man. All right. First of all, we may talk about being homosexual or being gay at some point, and that's fine. It's okay. You know, let's start from the grounds. There's no hate. There's none of that kind of stuff.
No,
People
full support. No,
absolutely. Colby just likes to make an ass of himself, and as he did state earlier in the
and he is intoxicated.
He is quite intoxicated.
Yes.
So it's just him like being a clown and an ass. So just everybody take that as a grain of salt and it being what it is. But no, it started with joking about the flat Earth thing.
Yeah.
Actually going to the government just because the government tells me that the flat Earth, the Earth is flat, that I should believe that. Which the concept of a round Earth has been around way longer than the American government and many governments.
Yes.
There's proof of that. Well, Turkey doesn't necessarily believe that, or at least he was egging me on.
I'm like right here.
What do you mean?
I don't know what to believe.
What do you
do you believe that Chris? I mean, I know that he's considered not a great guy anymore, but do you believe Christopher Columbus sailed over here?
No, I believe in the.
You don't think Christopher Columbus sailed
no,
over
I
here?
believe in the. No, I believe in the Egyptians in the Grand Canyon, bro. No. The Egyptians been in the Grand. You haven't seen it. You haven't seen that Wild Files, bro? About the.
What does that have to do with round Earth?
What's that? What are you talking about?
We're talking about round Earth or flat Earth. What does that have to do with that?
That has totally. How do you think they got in North America? The Earth is flat.
So you're agreeing me? Okay, so but you're saying because you.
Yes, I was agreeing the Earth is flat. Yes.
Okay, you're agreeing that it's flat.
I mean, yes. Yes.
You don't think the Earth is round? Either?
No, the Earth is flat. You can ask any pilot that.
I know pilots. I have a pilot that works with me. No.
Pilots know the Earth is flat. What the fuck you talking about?
I'll bring a pilot on. Give me a week, and we will bring a pilot on. I know a pilot, like a for real pilot.
I mean, just ask him before. Yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah, I think every pilot.
I'm not blindside him.
Yeah,
Shelby, for real.
Yeah, why? Well, you don't think the Earth's flat?
No.
Yeah, the Earth's flat, bro.
No. All right. Okay. Well,
I don't know what to believe.
The only reason I can go on and we can keep having this, but I promise we wait to bring people on. You know what I'm saying? So let's.
So it's just saying. Do y'all believe in the firmament? Do y'all believe in space?
Yeah, there's space between me and you right now.
Well, see,
no, I'm talking about outer space, motherfucker.
Wow, she's getting heated.
Oh, no, I'm just saying. Why are you being sarcastic,
I've found some inconsistency with some shit, but at the same time, I just don't understand it because, I'm still skeptical, and that's just.
I mean, you can't you can't believe in the firmament if you don't believe in flat Earth. I'm just saying.
What is
it's an outer shell above us. Like there's.
Is that what that is? I haven't heard this term before. Forgive me for my ignorance.
No,
it's in the Bible. The firmament is in the Bible.
All right.
So you telling me you're not Christian? That's what you're telling me?
I like it. I'm a semi-Christian.
All right.
So every Christian thinks the Earth is flat. Technically.
Actually, the way I see it is, there's a lot of stuff that's mistranslated, and because it goes from Latin.
I'm just saying, technically, if you're a Christian nowadays, if you read the Bible, the firmament is technically flat Earth.
The Bible should not be at any point, in most cases, taken for literal. You don't take it literally for what it says. A lot of.
So you telling me all those churchgoers out there don't take the Bible literally, or?
I'm saying if you have common sense, you shouldn't.
Tell any churchgoer that then.
I will, and I do.
I'm just saying.
I'm not going to church. Not make Turkey feel.
I don't. I'm just saying. I don't go to church. And I don't read the Bible, but I really think the Earth is flat. I'm just saying. I really.
Hold on. Let me. How do you spell it? Firmament.
Yeah, firmament. You probably could auto correct.
I'm gonna put something up on the screen. I know we're gonna do more flat Earth with the people here, but unfortunately I think we're gonna go in this direction.
Yeah, I'm not getting into the firmament thing, but one of the most things I found compelling with the flat Earth stuff is the radiation wall that's above our planet, that's in space that we can't cross through or come back through, and we can't get past. But in the 60s, we sent somebody to space and came back, and now we can't send anybody back to the moon. And then we have these bitches that went into space and came back, and it's just been a bunch of ploys and shit. Like there's a space above Earth that they went into, maybe.
Yeah.
But this last stunt that was pulled out that they showed on TV was bullshit. It's clearly bullshit, and more is coming out about it.
No,
But,
there's
The word firmament refers to the vault or arch of the sky, also known as the heaven. In biblical context, is often used to describe the expanse of space where celestial bodies like the sun, moon, and stars reside. In a more detailed explanation, the firmament is described as the space that God created to separate the waters above from the waters below. It's the expanse that holds the stars and other celestial objects.
meaning that space is really a water above us somehow, some way. That's what it mean. That's what it really means.
Not
I
necessarily.
don't believe all that, but I really think Earth is flat, bro.
No, I'm just saying that I didn't see anything in what I just read right there that says that. First of all, as a matter of fact, it says arch. Arch implies a curve.
Yeah, like a bubble.
So,
Yeah.
You got to play.
So if it's
It's
an
a
arch,
half of a circle. Yes.
okay, but I mean that in no way is implying that the world's flat. That has nothing. That doesn't imply that in any kind of way.
That's why I there's so much that I feel like I stay
This is
here
what I'm
with
reading
it.
here.
It's because like I can't explain.
Go to an image.
But I feel like that's why I stay here, because when they talk about the flat Earth is like why you're not allowed to go to the Arctic areas and so far around Arctic areas. You can't go so far. Like it's just
Okay.
I don't know where to lean on this.
And see
I'm in the middle.
and look up early maps of the Earth too.
That one throws me off too.
You
Where-
seen the early maps of the Earth?
These ones you're looking up at the top, these are all modern creations. They're not from the Bible.
No,
These are all modern.
No, there's I think there is somewhat maybe a biblical from the Bible.
And then even furthermore, when it comes to the word ocean, ocean doesn't specifically mean a water, or it just means a different median.
Yeah,
It can be a different type of air to go through, as in you can, like you could in the movie The Omen, which they talk about the Antichrist rising from the ocean of politics. It's a metaphor. It's not literally an ocean of people that are politicians.
It's an abundance. It's like abundance. Ocean.
So I mean, it can be interpreted.
So you're
more than
leaning
one way.
on the alien theory, then, Kelsey. Then, right?
I believe in the alien theory now.
I mean, I'm asking.
No. I feel you. I am asking back. What specifically are you talking about?
So you believe in aliens came to the Anunnaki most specifically. So you believe in the Anunnaki and all that? The book of Enoch and shit?
I believe they may have. It's possible.
I mean, that's part of the Bible too, but they left it out. So you know what I'm saying? So
the root word for ocean comes from
What part of the
ancient
Bible
Greek
they leave that
word
out?
Okeanos,
yeah,
which means
Those
great
are
river.
the Lost
or
Scrolls.
sea surrounding
The
disc
Dead
earth.
Sea Scrolls you're talking
yeah,
about?
yeah.
The Dead Sea Scrolls refer specifically to the New Testament, and those are all the Gospels and stuff that were left out from King James. And others.
Yeah. They left them out for a reason.
But the creation of the earth, that's Genesis, my guy. That is the Old Testament. That's not New Testament.
I'm just saying.
That's different. That would go along with like the closest thing that we have to what is the name of the Jewish Bible? I apologize, guys. The Quran is it? No, the Quran is Muslim, I think.
No, I don't.
Whatever the original Old Testament, that's the closest thing we have to the Jewish religion. You know? And that's where it combines.
What you looking for, man?
That's where all like how the world was created and all that kind of stuff comes from. There's a lot of like agnostic and mysticism and things of that nature that come along with the Jewish side, and that's been inherited from like Egyptians and.
I'll be right back.
Or was married with Egyptians. Sorry, guys. I was drinking a couple beers. I didn't know we were going to go this specific tonight. So I apologize at home if I fucked some of that up. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Shelby. But to those at home listening, from what a lot of skeptics say, and the whole concept of that is that, and like I said, this isn't me talking and how I feel. This is just from what I understand and the documentaries and things I've read. Is that most skeptics believe that we basically, the Christian Bible and even before Christian, the Judean Jewish, basically copied from the Sumerians.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That was their religion was Anunnaki because they all talk about a great flood and certain big events happening.
That's why I was asking. Do you believe in the flood myth and shit?
I mean, I believe it's possible, man. I mean,
that ties all this in and shit.
I believe there's an abundance of evidence to suggest things like this have happened. So yeah, I think that it could have happened, and maybe it has happened. And I think when you really get on a macro level of understanding how this universe even exists in the first place, compared to from science to religion, I mean, really, one doesn't explain.
It's just a blurred line. You just got to pick your side, and
that's kind of where I'm at. I feel like in a lot of ways they're one and the same.
Yeah, I mean, if they ever prove flat Earth wrong, I'm saying, all right, that's fine with me. I mean, that's cool, but
I'm just saying I feel like
you can't disprove it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Why would they lie about the Earth being flat? Why?
I mean, why wouldn't they?
I mean, I'm animated. I'm feeling a little here.
No, you're fine. I mean, I'm just saying, why wouldn't they?
Why would you though? Why would you?
Would you be scared if the Earth was flat?
That would make no difference. I would be at the same state that I'm at right now.
I mean,
that's my point.
All right,
I feel like it's such an I think it's such an arbitrary thing. It's such a silly thing to lie about because. On top of that, if you're trying to further advance scientifically, right?
It's all about control, man.
But there's easier ways to control people, and they already do control people.
I know, but I don't know. I just don't know, man. I mean,
I don't know. I guess we were just having a discussion, baby.
I know.
It's all good. I just feel like, well, it's not feel.
I mean, I do believe in outer space, but I just don't believe that everything's fucking, perfect circles, bro. I mean, nature don't have.
I'm switching back to science. When it comes to science,
the
Earth being a sphere, or this actually more specifically, it contracts.
Yeah.
So it's it goes, it's from a sphere to there's a certain word for it. I can't remember where it's a little oblong or whatever. What up, boy?
Yeah, pear shape. Yeah.
I can hear you there.
While it's contracting and stuff.
Unplug your headphones.
And if you unplug your headphones, we can hear us. Yeah.
All right.
I say when the Earth is contracting and doing all these kind of things, the science behind all of that to me makes more sense than the Earth being flat. Because if the Earth is flat,
he's plastered. Yeah.
You played golf today and you got a tee in his mouth.
Yeah, me and him and my dad for my dad's birthday, we went to go play golf with him today.
Hey, you know what's funny?
Right? Tell your daddy happy birthday when I see him. So I'm sorry I didn't.
No, you fine, but don't.
Hey, you know what Cassie looks like to me?
What?
Well, he looks like the Amazon version of King Powers right now.
That's fun.
I said Amazon. I didn't say Timu. Timu's the worst.
That's funny because on this very same episode, Aaron, they were just saying that Turkey looked like Danny McBride. So we're just all different iterations of Danny McBride.
So it's like Kelsey's the Amazon version of
King Powers, and then you got Turkey over here looking like.
The foot fist way.
I was even trying to tell shit. I was just trying to get compliments.
I mean, I love that. Right. I'm not upset. I'm not upset at all, man.
I'm not mad either.
But like back to what I'm saying, I just feel like, what is the science behind the world being flat? That makes less sense to me, man. That's all I'm saying. That doesn't make sense.
So you telling me that
And what do you believe? Flat Earth or round?
I believe round. You gotta think. Yeah, always I say this was I learned in school was
Oh my god!
No, don't be true. They say Christopher Columbus sailed the world, right?
No,
but I'm saying they say that.
No, they don't. They don't say that. They say he discovered America. You're thinking about
you're
thinking about Magellan.
That's what I say, Magellan. But Magellan.
Yeah, but you said
totally different people.
Two different. But Magellan, he went from continent to continent, and he went less days versus Christopher Columbus found America.
Why does that even prove those round?
That didn't happen. I love you, Eric. Thank you for giving us a sign.
I'm with you.
Hey,
I was gonna say Magellan. I would say Magellan. He went from Spain to where did he go to? Where he shipped off to?
Around the world.
For real. But they found him. They found him a couple months ago. I mean, a couple months.
What the fuck?
I want whatever you're drinking. They found his ass a couple months ago.
Hey, Aaron's 30 beers deep right now.
They found Magellan a couple months ago.
Hey, they found him.
How was Magellan doing?
Magellan from Indians.
It's round. It's round.
He said around the world. We found.
He fucking wild.
Oh my god!
Also, I was
they found his ass a couple months ago.
Yeah, Eric,
all that I was going to say is too, if the worst, I mean, you got to think the end of America, you can travel to Russia.
The West
is round, right? You know what I mean? It's like straight across, right? But at the same time, we travel from America to Russia. You can travel from America to another country. It's almost the same thing, ain't it? Like you can travel from Florida.
Well, I mean, if you from the East Coast and West Coast, yeah, you could go in opposite directions and still wind up in the same spot in Russia. Sure, yeah, absolutely.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? No,
it's not what you said.
No, I'm saying is from the end of California to, I mean, if I can see the map right now, I can see the end of America to Russia is a flat land. But if you go from there, if you do that, you go from Florida, or you can say Bahamas, and you go across another landscape. It's round. I mean, you literally got. You know what? Fuck y'all.
No, Eric.
We're just trying to make sense of this.
I mean, you are making me laugh, but I'm listening, man. We're listening. You're on.
No, I'm saying. See, in my head, it makes sense.
And on top of that, you're on my team, like, because Turk's on the fence. Shelby thinks it's flat for some fucking reason, and flat, I need help. So yeah, go ahead.
No, to be honest, I mean, if you look at it, if you go from if you say, all right, here's America on this side right here, right? And then if you travel, plane, boat, it doesn't matter, whatever, across the seas.
Yeah.
You can still get around to to another continent, or to the continent, but it's flat. But at the same time, you can still go around. That's what I'm saying. You can still go around.
Yeah.
I mean, you can make it. I mean, you can still go. I mean, if it's flat, you can make a circle. You know what I mean? You can't make a circle if it's flat.
I mean, technically, you'd have to go. Yeah, I mean, if it's flat, you couldn't.
Aaron says circles don't have right angles. That's what Aaron's saying.
I get what you're trying to say, Aaron. I get what you're saying.
Circle. I mean, to make a circle, you gotta go 360, right? If you leave Florida today and you said, fuck it, the earth is flat, you go straight, and you come back to Florida again, bruh, that's not that. I mean, it ain't straight, is it? It's fucking
Nope.
360 all the way around.
That makes sense. I get you on that. Yeah, if you keep
All the way
moving
around.
straight, you eventually come right around the same spot, right?
Yeah, I mean, think of the equator. The equator goes around the whole Earth, the whole 360 all the way around.
Yeah, I've crossed the equator twice.
I mean, for real, if you take the equator, for example, the equator is going to go across the Earth all the way around. Bam. It's going to do a 360.
Bam.
The equator proves it.
I mean, I'm not a scientist or anything. I'm just
Just
saying,
say this: is the horizon point flat or curved?
horizon can be
horizon
where you
point.
want. Hey, I was about to
The
say
horizon line. Is it flat or is it curved?
it's curved. You can ask Kelsey. Kelsey did the Navy the whole 4 to 6 years. You see it all different ways.
It technically is curved, but it looks flat.
How is it curved?
I'll put it this way: if Kelsey served 40 years in the Navy, right?
Yep.
They ain't going to travel straight across, are they? They got church somewhere. You can't turn around, can they?
Yes, they can turn around.
Yeah, so why do they call Pacific, Asian, and the other oceans the different ways?
So Aaron kind of brings up a good point real quick, and after I say what I got to say, then we'll let Turk jump in to his point. Okay, why would if they're trying to hide the fact to me that the world is round, they're trying to hide it from me, right, Shelby? Like
Yeah.
I'm going on a plane and I'm supposed to be going around, but I'm not really going around.
Yeah.
I'm doing some kind of weird ass maneuver. You know, I'm doing some kind of weird ass maneuver to make
You
it
gotta-
look like
you
I
gotta
went
Doing
round.
180, but you doing
Connection flights. Connection flights.
No, I'm not making any connection flights. I had direct
Okay.
flights. So for some reason, I'm to make the illusion that I'm on a round planet. I'm doing some kind of, instead of going from A to B on the circular or the spherical planet, I'm doing these roundabouts and shit, right? Why would a company pay for this extra gas and this extra time that it takes just for a lie? You know how much money that's wasted on a lie?
But the company's not paying for it. The people are. You're paying extra money to go direct.
But
But you're not going direct. That's what I'm saying. Is like you're going from here to here, but they want you to think you're going from A to B, but really you're going like this or like that or whatever.
So
'Cause
I
they
got,
don't- they-
I
I'm
got-
saying they could not pay the same prices.
well, I also got a question too.
Hmm.
Say this right here. So you go from.
so you telling me why? I'm sorry.
Listen. Why is it from Augusta to Florida, from Florida to across the seas, in so many hours, versus from Florida versus so many hours? Like there's like every.
It's called time zones, Aaron.
Yeah. All right, I
So
understand. time
Augusta and
zones.
Florida is in the same time zone.
No, I'm saying why
No,
is
I'm
there,
on your side. I was saying it
No,
shows
why-
time zones. That shouldn't
why
affect
is
time zones.
there why is there like different routes? Like if you take a plane somewhere, there's some like a time versus the time that you take from one place to another versus you have to take another flight to another flight to another flight.
With
Why
the
would
connection.
they spend money to go 2 flights? If that's what Kelsey was talking about. Spend money.
That's what I was trying to get at. Why is there? You can take a plane from like Tokyo or Russia.
You can take
and the land. Why is the landover in Russia to New York? Why is the landover in fucking Alaska? Not somewhere in
So-
fucking
So
California.
you're
or not.
talking about like a direct flight versus taking
Connecting
direct
flight.
flights from man
But
to man.
one of the reasons why Kelsey brought it up to me and I asked the question, I was like, it made sense, is why you can't fly from Atlanta eastward to Russia. I mean, over Russia to Japan, that you have to fly to the West Coast to Japan, because if you fly an American flight over Russia, you got a chance of being shot down because you don't own them airways.
Yeah. Do you really want to fly over North Korean
Yeah,
Airways?
and there's air zones.
Yeah, air zones.
That's why, like, when I took flights from Atlanta to Tokyo, direct flights, I was going west, and I went
because
around.
the closest way is because that's why I like after Pearl Harbor, and that's why I brought this up to Kelsey before the podcast started because I didn't understand that, and he made it make sense. Was that's the reason why I'm still on the fence on shit. It's just I don't understand it completely. Is like after the bombing of Pearl Harbor, how quickly we could fly from Hawaii to Japan to drop bombs is because it's a straight route.
Yeah.
It's a straight route, but nowadays they got a lot of stipulations. It's just it comes down to money or what else? Is it down to money or is it you know? You
Well,
take,
that's where
I
I'm
think
at.
it's-
I feel like it'd be a waste of money. It's a waste
Yeah.
of money if
I
you
think it's
do
more
all
so
this
with
to
safety.
deceive people.
I-
And there's easier ways because people are saying it's about control. They already control us. A, B. There are so many other easy ways to control us without lying about what the Earth is.
yeah,
If you-
no, I agree, but there's
if
so
you go
much
that way,
money though. This is crazy. That people waste a bunch of money off the rip, like even with the government every year they waste.
Well,
so
that's
much-
my point. That's my
if
point.
you
You're talking about them making money. They're not. If the Earth is flat, they are like they're flying extra links
Yeah.
and different routes to trick people into thinking that the Earth is flat. They are losing money to do
Well,
it.
But I don't think they give a fuck about it because the money's not even real. That's what gets me sometimes.
Or if you want to get deeper, to be honest, if you want to get deeper, is to you two were talking about. It's not even that. It's talking about securing the map, where you're located at, where everything's located, the government's located at.
That's another that confuses me
Right.
about the
It's-
map
it's
because
like- You gotta think Augusta is known for Fort Gordon / Eisenhower. Now you're confusing. If you go direct to direct, everybody knows where you're directed from. If you go from place to place, you're hiding forts, you're hiding facilities.
I don't know.
talking about, man?
I don't know. I think
I
he's getting
don't know
on things.
what you're talking
No,
about.
I know it makes sense in your mind. It's not making sense on the internet right now, dude.
Well, for me, it's like if you leave Augusta's known for a fort, it's Fort Gordon
Yeah.
/ Eisenhower, right?
Yeah. So.
But
Yeah.
you gotta think Atlanta. I mean, all the air control is like you talk about government is military control air, like over the air, right? You're hiding the airfields. You're identifying yourself where you leave from. You understand what I'm saying?
I can see you saying trying to camouflage actual direction by saying that we're headed this way, but we're not. We're flying this way and that way.
Okay.
I can see
All right. I hear what you're saying. My counter to that would be, okay, well, if that's the case, we also need to keep in mind that, like, you have, I guess technically we'd have to look it up super quick, but I'm almost 1,000% positive. You have these companies like Delta, Southwest, Frontier, these different airliner companies.
Yeah, they own air zones.
They're not. No, they don't. They don't own air zones. The government owns air zones.
Yeah.
It's different. That's specifically that's why they can fly on their own. They can transverse and go into the same places. But they are private owners. You know what I'm saying? So in that scenario that you're talking about, where we're trying to like having the different locators and camouflage how far we're really going in the turns and all that shit. If we're doing that, then that means the government is going to the owner of Delta and all these guys and saying, hey, to keep this fucking lie alive, you need to fly in this direction for so much time and this one, and this is going to waste you this much fuel.
Yeah,
and
that's too much time.
You have these independent owners going like, are you going to pay me for that extra shit I'm wasting? Because if not, you go fuck yourself. I'm going from A to B.
But also, I agree with you, Kelsey. But in the sense of the world that we live in, like it ain't nothing for them to pay for that extra money with the money that we're sending overseas.
Yeah, but that's like in a constant state of now. What about when Delta first started out? They didn't have that kind of money.
True.
You know what I'm saying? They're like, we're a
But
company just trying to survive.
Yeah.
become a thriving company.
That's when the government steps in, and that's how it goes, big dog.
No, the government wasn't stepping in to do this kind of shit, man. Because that's
that or fucking rich people. You know, I mean, rich ass sponsors.
Why?
Just to fucking own it, control. That's it, bro.
Why does Delta want to control the way? Why does Delta care about the way we think the planet is? And if anything, it makes it even more confusing, but it makes even less sense to me for you to say that is because for them to have that control, they're wasting more money.
They are
to do that. That doesn't make any sense.
It does, but
it's all about that one world.
And even more so, if you have a competing, like you have Delta, and let's say you have Southwest, and you can't tell me there at no point, they're like, yeah, the average flight takes about this time, and the other one's like, yeah, well, if we only do half those loop-de-loops or circle round, we can get there an hour faster.
No, I don't want this.
You don't even hear about shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't get it.
Because it's not real.
But at the same time, it was also this is what I heard. This is what I think is you own, like, if you own your own property, right? You own amount of don't be like that. I mean, I thought
who loved that meeting is banana.
I was about to say what I think is what I heard back in the past was if you own a certain amount of property, you own the amount of what is it called? Like what a body property is, like the airtime or whatever you call it.
Air zone.
Yeah, the air zone. Like you own the air zone.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You got to pay for that.
Or I mean, maybe publicly, but like government wise,
it's rights to the air. I mean, I think back in the day, we'd have to look this up, but like back in the day, it used to be, pretty much up to the sky. You own that air, you own that, that land, or they used to have things like timber rights, like the wood or whatever that's on that land, or the resources. It also continued up to a certain amount in the air, but those kind of things changed over time, where you get to a certain amount of elevation where it's like this is affecting you in no kind of way, and you can't really control that. And that's also when we have not FDA, but like the EPA and all these other kind of things that monitor and make sure that nothing's coming down from that to affect you in a negative.
It varies with it says, however, the right is not fixed. It varies with the varying needs and is coexistive with them, like the landowner's rights to the space above them. So it just varies with the needs of the airspace. So like saying you own land and you have a airstrip on it, then you own a certain amount of airways above it. So
yeah,
but there's a lot of shit to fucking go over with. It's just like I said, it keeps me in the middle with shit. It's like I don't know. It's just with certain extents, like with how they manipulate the globe, like how they make America look so huge compared to the rest of the world. And when you got from East Coast to West Coast of the United States is only like 2,300 something miles, and then East Coast to West Coast of Africa is 4,600 miles. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
well, the African continent's a lot larger than
exactly, but it looks so much smaller on the globe. It's just.
Are we talking about continents? Why we
here we go.
Why we ban people from Antarctica then, huh?
We have it's funny you say that. We have a whole I just listened to a whole podcast last night about people living in our Antarctica. It's not banned. You can go there.
You go. I mean, yeah, certain parts ain't banned, but most parts are.
What part is banned?
Yeah, tell me that.
Well, I kind of agree with him. I don't know. I don't exactly know what he's talking about parts of the band, but I've also seen where there's
United Nations and all the governments have a truce that it's you okay, buddy?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, you're good.
They have a truce where no one can take. No one's. There's no like territory. They have bases that they allow each other to have. Like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, no, but no, like regular human, us, we can't visit there. Nobody. That's
Yes,
like
you can.
research.
Matter of fact, if you wanted to change your life right now, you could look up and put in a resume. You don't even have to be a scientist. You could be a janitor or to make food, and you can put something in, and they can fly you down. And you're going to stay there for about 4 to 6 months at a time.
Yeah, but
you have to be escorted around. You're
yes,
not allowed to
that's
go to
not.
certain places.
You
Yeah,
don't have to be escorted around.
yes, you
You
do.
live in a facility.
Yeah.
You live in a
Yes,
facility.
by the
without-
government.
In a
There
facility.
is no government. That's my point. Like the Antarctica is owned by no country, zero country. As a matter of fact,
It's
one of the other
owned by the
tricky things-
UN, United Nations. That's a government.
No, it's not.
That's
United government.
type of government.
That is not a government. It
That's
is
not a
a.
government.
What is it? What's the United Nations then?
It's a nation full of people who agree upon we call it a trade.
Government. Hire
yeah.
people that own shit, land and shit.
No.
It's called the government.
No,
It's called fucking government.
No, it's not.
Okay, what? Okay, then.
It's a group of
The
people.
UN. Go ahead, Aaron.
It's a group of nations that agree upon the same act as one.
Yes. So, what do you call the government?
Not
Definition of government.
government does not agree with approve of people of nations. A government is ruled by people who think they are better as one.
What make up nations?
No,
People. People.
nations.
People, motherfucker. People.
No, nations make up people.
That's-
Nations
Oh,
are
man.
a
Oh,
group
man.
of countries. All right,
What make up countries, Aaron? Who lives in countries?
people. bro.
Animals, people,
Us.
people. So people make up nations. Nation make up governments. Government rules every
Sir.
fucking thing.
So you telling me
That's not how the UN works, sir. Hey, can I tell you something?
So you telling me
Can I
Trump,
tell you
as
about it?
as the president of the United States is going to make up a fucking country?
There's 58 nations that are parties in the treaty,
Okay.
the Antarctic Treaty.
Shelby.
What?
Okay, so the UN is a group of representatives from all the different countries,
Yes.
Yes.
and they agree upon and they decide on things together. Usually, when it either comes to things like Antarctica or where they stand out as a world spot.
Okay.
But I mean,
What do you call that? What do you call that though? Government.
No.
They govern. They govern the land of Antarctica.
No,
What's the definition of govern?
No. Listen here.
they
United
don't govern
Nations
it though.
are- United
And then
Nations-
also, Shelby, the other thing about it is a government,
Yeah.
they have ranking officials and spots. Tell
Yeah,
me
they have
about the
military.
UN.
There's
Tell
military
me about
there.
the.
No,
Tell
first
me,
off,
oh, that's even better. I like that you brought that up. Tell me about the UN's government or military, please.
They have a government.
no, that
They-
They have
they-
a military. Yes, they do.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
No.
Oh, okay.
As a matter of fact, during the 9/11, George Bush proved that. He literally basically did. He's like, "Hey, we're going to invade Iraq." UN was like, "Nah, we're going to have sanctions against that." And basically, George Bush went, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it. What the fuck are you gonna do?
It's more
I'm
so.
just gonna do it anyway."
Okay.
He
Here's
literally did that.
Hey,
That
listen,
happened.
or 2023 or the last two episodes I was on 2 episodes ago. Talking about Ukraine.
So
the
you telling me-
the UN said no, we cannot help you anymore because the people who are not of the UN decided not to.
Okay.
If they decided,
if that's the case-
if they decide to help, we decided, the UN decided to help, they will fuck most of our countries up. So the UN said, and the nation that said, we agree, we will not participate in the UK.
The UN don't have a military.
These nations of the
Shelby,
UN, the
you know what,
government,
Shelby?
they have governments and they have militaries. They all
Shelby,
act together.
Shelby,
collectively.
if you want to call it a government, I'll give up. And you say, you know what? You can call it a government, but it is a toothless government. They cannot do anything
He's
about
not
it.
helping us. He's just yelling over everybody. He's not making.
I think he's getting mad for real.
He's getting
All right,
mad.
Show's getting mad.
I'm not getting mad. I'm just saying.
You are. You're yelling. You're yelling over everybody. You're not having a conversation. The UN does
No,
not have
I'm yelling because of Aaron. I didn't.
No,
Yeah.
it's not a conversation.
Your brother,
anymore. It's just like,
brothers bring it out.
I understand, but the
Go
UN
ahead,
doesn't
sir.
have a. The UN does not have a military. They have people in place they call blue helmets that come in for time of peace, but they do not have a military. It is United Nations.
Okay, I get that, but
I understand what you're saying. That at the end of the day, we got nations. They all have governments, but at the same time, the UN is supposed to be the yoke of the situation.
you don't think they have their own agenda?
They might have.
No.
They might have at a molecular level in each nation, and then they have to come in masks and be like, all right, we got to be a part of the UN. The UN to be a part of everything. Yeah, people have evil agendas. Be like, if we want to be in on everything, we got to agree. Yes, I can see that. But at the same time, you can't say the entire UN is that way.
I was about to say before the show gets yelled in my ear again because we're sharing the same camera and the laptop. This is why I think of the UN. You ready? You can see this online coverage. I'll shows later. This is how I see the UN. You ready? I see it and I see a whole.
Hey, Shelby is getting so mad. This is not anywhere.
For me,
yelling.
is I see like a whole, say a capital, whatever, it doesn't matter, DC, whatever. DC got a big old fucking bowl, right? You got all the countries in one little, like whoever represents every country. It's in one little bubble. All of them are UN, all of them are not UN. It doesn't matter. All countries in one. The UN is the ones that they want peace and everything. They're like a referee. They're like trying to establish everything. They ain't trying to make fight. They ain't trying to do anything. They're just trying to make peace. That's what UN reminds me. And then you got people that want to ratify against that, like, fuck you. This is what I want to do. And then UN steps is like, bro, if you do this, you got all these countries going to go against you. Versus you got these people who are not UN is like, we got 5 countries say, like, bro, I'm all with these countries.
I think he's confusing NATO with the UN.
I think so too. I mean, I think
he's confusing. That's my opinion. I think he's confusing NATO with the UN because
I think so too. But I was want to say I love social studies back in the day, so I know when you guys talk about this, I was like NATO versus UN. I understand what is what, but Showa thinks. I think, to be honest, like you said, he thinks it's NATO. All nations above, like all nations come together. UN is a whole different thing. UN is a whole leadership kind of.
No, NATO's the leadership. The UN is. But anyways, I understand it. But when you start yelling over somebody to try to get your point across, you're not making yourself sound.
That's just crazy.
It's not a conversation anymore. I understand your brother's bringing it out of you, but we're just having a conversation about it, and we all have our different beliefs on it. Like I said, I'm staying in the middle. I just don't. There's a lot of stuff that seems contradicting to me, but to sit there and say indefinitely, and we don't know because we don't know anything because we're.
I'm not saying indefinitely. I'm just saying that's crazy. I'm just stating my opinion. That's all.
I know you are, but when you start yelling at people when they have a different opinion than you, that doesn't justify your opinion, Shelby. That's all I'm getting at. Is we understand your opinion. We understand it. I'm on the fence about everything. But I feel like you're confusing the UN with NATO, and like United Nations was set to amount peace. NATO is completely different. And I understand when the United Nations, there is in the nations, there are governments. Yes, you are right. And there are people in the governments that have maybe loss of better terms, like they have ill ways about themselves. But
Yeah.
at the same time, they have to show face to be part of the United Nations, to be able to be involved with making moves. Because if you're not a part of the United Nations, they might have ill wills, but they're like, if we want to further our shit, we got to be a part of the United Nations. I can see that. I understand that. But there is corruption at all levels. I agree with you.
I'm just saying it takes money and lobby. It just takes money and lobbyists. And that's all.
But
Yeah, okay,
if you want to
but-
come down to that, you need to look into George Soros. I'll say his name all the time.
George Soros.
George Soros. Look him up.
I'll look him up.
and
No, I didn't. Yeah, I apologize. Yeah, go ahead, Kelson.
You're good. You're good. I don't want you to apologize, but you know,
apologize.
it's just just a lot is going on back there. For you, and that's okay.
It's crazy.
And you know where we're coming from. It's all love, and it's just us having
All
fun
love.
talking. But don't apologize, man. It's all good.
Yeah.
But I do want to say
What, really? You just what's up?
it's all good. It's all good.
No, he just threw a vape on my bed. That's why.
Who's dead?
Okay.
All right.
No, I wasn't talking about you, Kelson.
No, it's all good, bud.
This-
The other, I was just bring up like when it comes to the United Nations. As a matter of fact, like as of recently, what's up, Colby? How you doing, man? When it comes to the United Nations, when they're in Antarctica,
Yeah.
actually, did you know? Like, so say you get recruited, Shelby, you're gonna go work in Antarctica, right?
Yeah.
And you have your contract to go over there. The way Antarctica works is every person is subject to their specific country's rules and laws. So if you got someone next to you from Spain or Afghanistan or wherever,
Yeah.
they don't have to follow the same laws and rules you do. It's not self-governed at all.
No, it's not.
You get so anything you do are like murders, and they have happened, rapes or thefts, all those things, they get sent back to their home countries. And they're dealt with accordingly on that.
So
and that's
basically,
part of the treaty and the understanding of how that works. And then on
Bingo.
top of that, even more so, up until very recently with China's base in Antarctica, all the bases from all the countries are allowed to examine and do inspections on each other's fucking base. So like you have the Russian base, you have the American base. The Russians can come over and go and look through all that shit at any point they want to.
All your findings,
And we can do the same to them.
Yeah.
That's a big part of the United Nations.
Yeah.
And that's how that part works. But when it comes to criminal or anything of that nature, what they're pushing, it's one of the truly most neutral places. The closest thing you can be neutral in the world, man. There's nothing else like it. Colby having a good old time.
hey, it's like the Wild Wild West. To be honest, how you explain it was like the Wild Wild West.
A very contained, and it's predominantly scientists, fortunately. But yeah,
the way that it's made out to be, it's more science-based religion in Antarctica than it is when you see the propaganda that goes on in the United States. Because now the scientific method that's used in America or other places, it's not based off of science. If you in Antarctica, you're supposed to be able to question other people's findings and stuff. But when you're not allowed to fucking question science anymore, it's propaganda. And that's where we are in America. That's for damn sure.
Deception, bro.
He had him in my back.
Bro, soft poop, bro.
Hey, Aaron said he can feel my anatomy in his back.
That's
That's called a penis.
That's how it goes.
Anyways,
Penis.
all right. Because I don't want us to get too much into flat Earth. We've been going for about almost an hour and a quarter.
we'll get on to the flat Earth later. Listen,
I appreciate that. Yes.
hey,
Listen. Hey, what's up with Aaron's flat Earth right now? It seems like you got an asteroid entering his belt.
Hey, you ain't lying about that
hey,
one.
I'm gonna snap one off in Jessica tonight. Don't even worry about that.
Oh boy, you're
Oh,
gonna break her back.
You want Pee Wee?
Hey, I can feel the vibrations of the
Hey, he can feel my. He told me he was like, Aaron can't talk, so he's like, I can feel your autonomy on my back. I was like, that ain't it, my boy.
I seen that down in.
Hey, it's a medium-sized penis, my boy.
Ain't got no penis in it.
A little medium-sized jank on you, boy. No, but I'm gonna try to snap one off in Jessica, boy. What y'all got going on?
We was getting ready to. I'm.
You got
getting ready to.
No, we're about to do last words. You got any last words? You got. Hey,
yeah, nigga, hey, I'm about to snap one off, and hey, I'm about to snap one off my wife. What's up? What's your last words?
What's your last words? What's your last words, Aaron?
What you got to say about it?
It's not a flat world.
It's not a flat. I think it is a flat. Aaron just believes geography, dude. Don't listen to this motherfucker.
I think it's not a flat world.
This motherfucker believes geography, bro. Chill out.
If he can track wheels to go across the world, then that's all she needs.
I'm trying to snap one off, and my wife was up.
Shelby got pissed and ran away. Y'all done fucked up his whole podcast.
Hey, Shelby came out here trying to big dog his wife. What? Hey, she was not gonna. It was like, what do you want, bitch?
No. Hey, let's not. We ain't trying to embarrass Shelby like that. Man.
Oh, he's so fucking pissed right now.
Shelby's okay. He ain't embarrassed. He just came back in here with a Lunchable, dude. That's not embarrassed. Oh man,
he's got a kid charcuterie board
right now. I'm not.
I got a Lunchable, bro.
All right, well, he said it. That's the last words.
That's his last words. I got a Lunchable, bro.
Turk, what's your last words on tonight, man? How you feel about it?
Don't believe it.
I'm coming, baby. I'm coming.
I'm on the fence, man. I try not to believe the world is as evil as it is. I know there's undermining shit, but at the same time,
come check it out.
Oh Lord.
Kelsey's nieces and nephews everywhere.
Hey,
I'm gonna say ELE. Everybody love everybody. That's my
Is Shelby's laptop a touchscreen? Final words. Bam! I'm about to touch the button.
Hey, can you wait just a moment? You don't have to exit him out. Like I ain't have a chance to have my final words.
I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do this, Kelsey. I don't know.
Kelsey's doing it. Kelsey's controlling it.
I'll take us off a recording, man. I appreciate the insistence, man.
Hey, Kelsey's doing it. My bad.
No, you're good, man. Go Dogs, man.
All right, Kelsey, what's your final words about the flat earthers?
Well, it was going to be just about this show tonight in general, and I just say that ultimately it's okay to disagree with other people, man, and it's not about necessarily having who's right and who's wrong, but figuring it out together and understanding that, you may have one opinion and another person may have another, and maybe you're both wrong, maybe you're both right, and finding that in between. And also, most importantly, it's about finding the answer, the truth for yourself. It doesn't have to be what someone else says versus another person. How does it make sense and how does it feel for you? Okay. And, don't be willfully ignorant and in the dark, but at the same time, if someone's saying or trying to preach you or tell you some shit that don't add up, speak your mind, stand up for what you believe in. And I think that's pretty much a wrap tonight for Turtles All the Way Down, y'all.
So I feel what you're saying. So what you're trying to say is
continued. Apparently, go ahead.
So
I don't get to talk too much. I don't mind at all. Come on,
bam.
Come on.
I get what you're saying. So you're trying to say, no matter if you're right or wrong or whatever you believe, it doesn't matter. Just don't talk to you about it.
But it's the opposite. I think the opposite of that.
We went from the Shelby and Aaron feud.
I get it. Yes, I like what you're going with this.
Here we go.
I mean, if that was true, then I probably wouldn't be doing a podcast.
I like what you said, Kelsey. I like that. Me and the viewers heard you. We heard you loud and clear, bub.
Louder than I've ever spoke before.
No matter what you say, we don't want to hear it, bub. Y'all can agree or disagree. Just tune into what we got to say. I like it, bub. I like the message. I approve this message.
I appreciate that. We are the Alpha and the Omega. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Y'all have a good night, guys.
All right, I'm gonna hit the final words. Hey, I'm gonna end it right here.
He has risen.
Bam. Y'all be good. I'm gonna hit the backspace. I think that ends it all.
No, it don't.
It don't. I hit it 3 times.
Hey, it don't. He has risen.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go snap one off of my wife. Y'all have a good one.
All right, man. I don't. You know,
I
I'm at
know
loss for
what the
words.
fuck. This Family Feud just fucking went off on live.
You know that is, you know, the other thing that blows my mind is like, as long as we've been doing this, Turk, like we've been doing this for almost what 2 years now for Turtles,
Yes.
and I have begged all of them, and it took me us a long time to get one another. We got every fucking child, all my brothers and sisters in one goddamn night, and I hadn't planned for anyone to come on.
One night, I told you he's risen on Easter weekend, 420. These motherfuckers come out. I've never seen Shelby so fucking angry. That he gets,
Yeah, if anything, it's like I'm trying to get him to get a word in, and now it's, whoo, calm down.
Oh my god! I'm like, Shelby, you're not having a conversation right now. You're yelling over people that don't have the same views as you. That's not a conversation, bro. Calm down. The fucking government. The fucking government.
Who runs the government? People.
Fucking Alex Jones over here. Holy shit.
No,
So-
but you know, I love the enthusiasm.
I
though.
love
I'll
it.
give
No,
that.
I
I'll
love
give
it.
that.
I was like, holy shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
yeah.
goodness.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
No, go ahead, Turk. No, go ahead. No,
No, you're
we
good.
finished it off because that was a peculiar way to finish tonight.
It is. Wait, I think it's a great prelim to what we got coming for this flat Earth stuff. Because, like I said, I'll stay on the fence on it. I'm always open to be corrected and being wrong. I'm confused as most everybody. I don't know what to believe because I've been so deceived in my life. I don't know what to believe. But
I hear you.
I know there was a beginning and there's an end, and I don't know. I've seen maps of rich soil and stuff, depicted in the Antarctics, and then now all of a sudden there's frozen land, and they say we're in a global warming, but there's still ice on our surfaces, and we can't be we're still in the ice age. So it's just a bunch of confusing shit. I'm on the fence on a bunch of shit. I don't know what to believe.
No, that's okay, man. I prefer that you be the way that you are because you are asking questions, man.
Yes.
And that, like, and you know me, that's why me and you started this
Yeah,
podcast. Guys,
exactly.
there was a time, we were still doing the offensive podcast, and we're not giving up on that, but it might look a little different in the future, depending on how that is. But when it was just me and Turk, we would get off the podcast, and me and him would be on the phone talking to each other about an idea for our own podcast and what we wanted to do. And that was why me and him decided that this was going to be a great podcast to do on our own, because me and him both, I mean, we may not agree on everything or see things, and that's okay, because, me and him, we know each other, and unlike a lot of other podcast people, we're not getting together because obviously we ain't got a lot of views.
No.
But we actually know each other, and we're friends. Well, we're more than friends. We're brothers, man. And I know for a fact we can disagree with each other. We can even get upset with each other. But time and family and love and all that kind of stuff, we know we'll see each other at the end of the day. We're going to be good. We're going to come back to each other, man. And that's the real chemistry that we have,
Yeah, and we've had previous events in our lives that have solidified that.
And I was the asshole, guys. I'll come out right and say it. Yeah. I was the one in the bad. I apologize.
We overcome some hardships in our lives to be able to sit down and have conversations, and I think that's what makes this make this true, because we know what it is to have a conversation. We know Kelsey and I know what it is to have hardships and things between us, and then out of nowhere it just be like, you know what? Sit down. It ain't nothing beer can't fix. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and my love for Turkey and our friendship is worth more than us disagreeing about some shit.
Exactly. That's why we get to start yelling and shouting about shit. I'm like, no, stop. Let's stop this.
Yeah, let's chill the fuck out.
Yelling over somebody is not getting your point across. It's
And
not
to
a
be fair,
conversation.
I don't know if Shelby had been drinking, but Aaron was right there, and Aaron is
yeah.
to Shelby what Kobe is to me.
Yeah.
But I got a few more years, so people y'all don't know. But sometimes me and Kobe don't exactly get along the greatest.
And Kobe knows how to grind this motherfucker's gears.
Ain't
boy.
nobody on this motherfucking planet knows how to piss me off better than Kobe does. Nobody.
He knows how to get his
Dude,
fucking.
like to him, I think it's like a sixth sense. It's like an extension of his body.
And he just
Like he don't have to think about it. He's just like piss Kelsey off. Boom. Like it's like reaching. You know what I'm saying? It's like turning the TV on the remote. You ain't even got to look for the power button. You know where it's at. You just hit the button.
It's a prerequisite.
Yeah, he tried me tonight. I think it was.
He did. No, he was doing it. How did I fucking get this shit off?
Well, he about to take control of our fucking
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah, he couldn't figure it out. If he could have figured it out, he would have fucked the whole shit up.
He would have ended us prematurely. Absolutely. But you know, I'm in my 30s. I'm getting closer to 40 now, and it is my brother, and I do love him with all my heart, and I know he loves me too, and that's the reality of certain people, man, when they're around each other. So I'm pretty sure that was a lot of that with Shelby, and then the whole party seemed like it was going on a lot later than he thought it would.
Yeah. Hey, if I could get my brother on this tonight, boy, that would have made it a fucking cream of the crop.
Yeah.
Damn it, man.
That would have spun it out of control.
Damn it, I didn't even think about that, boy. We went on for 2 hours.
Hell yeah, we probably could have too. Well, I love you guys at home. Like I said, I know we gotta, like you said, we have some, as Kobe so finally put it, some creative differences going on. I don't know how long that is. I don't know if it's long term. And I don't know exactly what the direction that it is we're going. But I'm gonna say it. Pray for Bernie, love Bernie, and I hope he's doing okay. And but he's got his life and stuff going on with him. But for the meantime, we're gonna keep rolling until he's ready to come back and we talk and figure all that kind of stuff out. And we're gonna do what we do. And I know me and Turk enjoy this, so we're gonna keep on putting out content as long as we can.
Yeah, and we're going to get together and figure out when we're going to start where we're going to post it on YouTube and get a link.
For right now, it's my own personal email, which is probably not a great idea, but it is what it is, and I got it there.
But if you, I guess you can go ahead. If you, do you know your YouTube?
I'm gonna mess with that tonight, and
Okay,
I'll try to make it available.
Go ahead and then figure out how to tag it on it. Yeah.
Yeah, before I go to bed, I'll send that to you. Okay.
Okay, and we can tag it out on YouTube and figure out how to tag it on YouTube.
So hey guys, once we get this out there, just remember like and subscribe. Depending on how things go, I've had having some other ideas about some other shows, and so is Turk and different things. We'll get that information out to you. But like I said, like and subscribe. Y'all have a great night, and remember, it's Turtles all the way down. Okay.
All the way down.